Hi Shraddha, how are you?
Hi, I'm good.
Okay, we'll start with your feedback now regarding the mentorship which you took for last 3 months with me. So first, I would like to ask you your introduction. So introduce yourself, and then we'll start with the proper interview.
My name is Shraddha Maheshwari. I'm in PACE 12th standard in APJC 1.
Okay, and why you think of having a mentorship? What all where all you got stuck and you thought of starting with a mentorship as in this one?
I definitely needed someone to organize the way I study and to change my regular studying pattern, especially making a routine. I had never before followed a routine in my life, and I was not used to it at all, but it was very necessary.
Okay, so how the thing have started with you? Like what are the progress which you have started with from first month, second month, and third month with me? And can you just give a little highlight on the point which you have, which you get familiar with, like say a routine management and all this stuff. Like we'll start with the routine management. To what extent you felt that it has bring you some positive transformation at your end, as far as the academics or your progress is concerned?
Routine keeps you organized because you know what you need to do when, and what is the time slot when you need to complete the task, and uh, you know what subject you have to study at what time, and this is the work that needs to be done today. There is time for uh, another sheet or another assignment tomorrow, so it keeps you organized, and
Can you
you
give
don't
me
have
a
to.
can you give me a little example of what was your routine, a daily routine looks like, as in like
Right
starting at
now
4 a.m. in the morning, and you were talking with me at 4 a.m., 5 a.m. in the morning. Can you just give a little flow of the routine which we have designed for you, a daily routine?
Yeah, I wake up 4:45 around, and then I talk with you at 5 o'clock. Then 5:30 to 6, I do meditation and exercise. 6 to 6:30, I get ready, and then after that, I see a formula sheet, and before going to class, I revise notes.
Okay, continue whole day like
And from 8 to 1 2, I have lectures. After that, I revise my notes, and then there is a power nap. After that, evening is basically for solving sums and completing the homework given that day.
Okay, and what is your usually holiday routine like which we have designed for you as well?
Holiday routine, I morning same, wake up 5 and get ready by 6:30. After that, I have time for weekly revision or backlog revision. Then there is a time slot for me to give test and then do the test analysis immediately. Then power nap and usual evening routine.
Okay, so this is about a routine, and what was like in you being a routine, you being organized, and you are not organized earlier. What are the difference, and where you find it helpful for you, as in?
Before that, I had no routine, so I was all over the place. I had no idea what needs to be done when, and then because I have no routine, there's a problem in remembering things. Now I know this time this will be covered. There is time for this later, and what is the priority right now, and what is the difference on what I need to do on holidays and what is needs to be done on lecture days.
Okay, okay, okay. So earlier you were saying that you used to design routine daily and used to not able to follow that particular, and now you have followed the particular routine for around 3 months continuity of the routine following. So that is something remarkable which you have done, and I think you're getting a proper transformation kind of thing related to that also. So talking about test attempt strategy, can you just give me a little highlights on how we have designed a test attempt strategy for you as well?
So there are minimum 3 rounds. First round 45 minutes. First round is basically to go through the paper and see what questions are there and to decide what level of questions when they need to be attempted. So round 1 is basically to get familiar with the paper. Round 2 is, round 1 is attempting the easy questions, which take up very less of the time. Round 2 becomes the main round where you attempt most of the questions. And round 3 leans towards the difficult question where you are very confused or blank, and maybe some questions that require guesswork.
Okay. And like you are having a lot of issues in your 11th standard, and you have missed a lot of portion of the syllabus and all. So can you just give me like how this routine helped you out in working out with your backlog, which were there in your
the backlog interfered with my...
You got stuck with how to start with the backlog. That was, you were like at that time 3 months before you taking my mentorship, you were a little blank with what should be the approach, and you were like you were not active, you were passive with the thought process and thinking a lot and doing almost nothing. So how does it helpful in your revising your or managing your pending backlogs?
Backlog it made me feel guilty, and it interfered with my topics, so it just weighed me down. And even my current studies, the schedule properly designed in this frame time, I need to complete this. First 2 months was basically for backlog, so covering which topics when, going through notes or solving selected sums, and basically going through all the topics of 11. So now I can feel connected with my current studies, and I don't have that weight on me that I have so much left. How will I complete all?
Okay. And how you have changes and you have observed that your study pattern have changed after mentorship?
Earlier, I had no plan. Some days I would get 2 hours of study. Some day I would get 4. Some day I would not study at all. And there was no consistency whatsoever. There was no planning whatsoever. Now I know which days I follow routine. I have to follow routine every day. I know what time, what I need to do. And when I go to sleep at the end of the day, I know that I have completed the tasks that I wanted to, and I know that I got output at the end of the day.
Okay, whether you get the output, you like say output based learning, you have outcome for every day, like say that's why the routine management comes to picture.
Yeah.
Okay, so now you felt some kind of transformation in your behavior or in the happiness factor, as in after going through with the process of the last 3 months, where you were with me, as in?
Earlier, I was frustrated all the time because I had so much backlog. I had no plan, nothing, no direction. I don't know how I'm going to get rid of it. And that used to weigh me down a lot. So it was very frustrating. Now I know my backlog is cleared. I know I have a plan. I know my routine every day. And
it gives you a feeling of satisfaction, kind of. You feel content.
I'm more organized, so it's definitely a lot better.
And what about this? What does this syllabus mapping and topic priority helpful in your day-to-day progress?
It ensures revision of each topic, even 11th, so that I don't forget what I did in my backlog. And you get to cover all topics one by one. So it makes sure your syllabus is completely taken care of.
Okay. So I still remember I used to wake you up at 4 a.m. in the morning. Sometime I used to wake up at 4 a.m., 4:30 a.m., 5 a.m. in the morning. So I was pushing my level best to get the best out of you. Still, you are in the process of giving the best outcome. So can you just give me a highlight on that? Someone needs...
I never thought I could wake up at 4 or 5. I'm a night person who sleeps around 1 or 2. So waking up at 4 or 5 was like, I didn't even think it was possible. But yeah, now I'm very used to it, and it's an everyday thing. So, and waking up early is very important to start the day early and get things done before.
So it is like very important for someone to push, starting, and once you get into the momentum.
I would not wake up at 5 by myself.
Yeah, once you get the momentum, the continuity of the studies, then you can handle by your own. Once you know the things, like say earlier you were on the roadways, right turn, left turn, right turn, left turn. Now you are kind of on the railways. You have a proper track to follow. Yeah, so that is what makes a difference. And like say when you study, you have a lot of doubts. how does now you are little organized in asking doubts, whether you are asking or not, and you can just tell me on that.
Yeah, there is a separate doubt logger. So in that, what doubts for each topic and what is the learning from the doubts, and I can schedule a doubt session talking to my teachers.
Now, the next question I would like to ask you, say in the coaching institution, there are some middle performers, some are below middles, some are top performers. So how do you think that mentorship can be useful for, like average performer and below average guys who are not able to cope up with the studies which are related to the competitive exams specifically?
I think there needs to be a link between the coaching institution and the student. So like you called up my teachers and talked to them, which I was like, what? I was like, because they don't know, we have never met them, and I was just surprised by the entirety of it. But because I would never have done it, not at all. So but that was important to get a sense of where I am and what needs to be improved. And you told me to contact doubt faculty to schedule individual doubt lectures, which also I would never have done. Yeah. So that was very necessary.
Yeah. So do you think that a kind of a personal mentor to the student who are into coaching institution, it will be beneficial for coaching institution as well? Because if student is producing a rank and if he's progressing, ultimately benefit goes to the coaching institution only.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's a limitation to the faculties because faculty cannot have a personal one-to-one attention all the students. Yeah. So, and in the coaching institution, faculty doesn't know what are the mental or mindset with the particular student. They have many students who have to focus on, and giving a proper attention to exclusive attention to the student is very important as far as the competitive exam preparation is going on. Okay. So you were talking about communication with the subject faculties. What was your that? Like I was talking with the subject expertise, right? And making sure that you get the best extract out of the thing which you have learned and you ask your doubts. So this is why in the mentorship, I usually talk with the coaching institution and the faculties and make sure there's a proper link between the student and the faculties so that the student can ask all the doubt which has been arised and he should be in the sync with what exactly the faculty is teaching, in that case. So now, what do you think about now? Will you be able to, catch up with the continuity of your studies? What about that? What do you think on that? Like that is the crux of preparing for competitive exams. Continuity.
Yeah, now I have a proper studying method. I know I need to revise notes before lecture. I need to revise what was done in class after lecture. I need to update my formula sheet every day and solve the given sums. And there is time for that in the routine. So yeah, I'm used to it now.
So the final question is like, we have made a separate personal dashboard for you on that. So how useful that dashboard, if you can just explain me the sheets which we have designed for you and the sheet which you are following or followed earlier.
Dashboard was the most important thing according to me, because for backlog there was physics, chem, math, topic, subtopic, and what is covered, and have I made formula sheet for that, and how many sums have I done for that. And then once backlog was done, and I have a daily routine and holiday routine, so it helps me keep track which day I didn't follow my routine, how many hours I wasted. So you know where you need to cover up, where you made a mistake. And then there is test analysis, which is one of the most important sheets. There is a complete table for what did I learn from the test, what questions, what level, what mistake did I make, where am I lacking in the topic, and did I go over time, what type of mistake did I make.
Right. Okay, that's good. So now you have one more sheet to cover up till the time you are going to give your JEE mains, that is PST. So this dashboard is customized. It is not one fit all. So every student, as per the capacity and efficiency of the student, we create this dashboard for the student, and then student try to cover up with or cope up with the studies. So now I'll not take much of your time. Now you have completed 3 months with me of your mentorship. Okay. So what is your residual? What is your experience with me on the personal basis or on the technical and non-technical basis? Like, can you just give me in a small word as well?
I'm very grateful. I would never have reached this stage if I wasn't actually in the mentorship.
Okay.
I would probably be stuck in the same cycle of feeling guilty and not being able to study how much I want to study. And it has helped me get organized, and I actually know I can get
The
cope
best
up
out
with
of
my studies every day
it. Yes.
and
So
get marks.
now you are on the railway tracks. You have proper tracks to follow, and now you have a time left around 3 to 4 months for a JE first attempt. Okay. So now on records, you are going to give me a promise or kind of a commitment that you'll never go off track and you will be on track. And what all commitment you can give me on record right now? This is getting record. So because we have completed with our 3 months of mentorship, and now you are going solo, I am sure and I'm pretty sure that you are going to cope up with all your hurdles, and you'll be sticking to your daily routines and the executions and everything what all outcome required, expectation and desired outcomes. So you tell me how you're going to cover up and what is your plan of action till the time you are going to give your JEE means first attempt.
I promise to make sure follow a routine every day. Yes. And keep applying what I've learned in the past 3 months, and complete the PST sheet, which you mentioned, and I will
and applying the learning of the test analysis which all mistake which you have done, like silly mistake, technical mistake, conceptual mistake, or your whatever mistake which you do in your test analysis. So I just like to wish you all the best for your progress and the months which are lying ahead for you, around 3 to 4 months. And I'm sure the targets and the deadline which you had given to you will be on that particular deadlines and the daily routines. And thank you so much for taking up my mentorship. And I would like to hear from you in a very positive manner that you are scoring very good and you are progressing day by day. And anything would like to tell to the rest of students who got stuck like you, and the mentorship can or may be helpful for them?
I think it's very important to not think that you don't have a shot or I'm done because I'm so far behind. I don't think I thought that way a lot during 11th. So, but 3 months of study and I am actually caught up. So it's not too late, and mentorship was definitely key for me.
Okay. And there are many kids who just came out from a schooling after 10th standard. They get into the competitive exam coaching institution, and they take a lot of time to get the proper approach. Say you could have done the same mentorship in 11th standard, right? So if you would have done the same mentorship in 11th standard or from 3 months or 6 months or 9 month mentorship, you would have, you would have get the crux and the proper approach of how to. So it is very important for 11th standard guys who have just appeared and going to the coaching institution with the 11th and 12th preparation for getting into the mentorship and getting the proper approach from roadways to proper track on the railways. So that is very important. So I hope the other kids also will understand and get on to the point. And I'm pretty sure that a lot of kids will get benefit of the mentorship, the kind of mentorship which usually Shraddha has, got in. And I wish you all the best once again. And I really expect, and from the bottom of my heart, you score very good in your JEE first attempt, so that you will not have to work out in your JEE second or third attempt. You have sufficient time for your JEE advance and the board as well. So I'll keep your promise in my mind, and I'll wait for the outcome. Okay. Thank you so much, Shraddha, for your time, and wish you good luck and all the best for your studies. Bye-bye. Take care.
Thank you.